Hi guys, we're going to be doing another annotation on a text. Today it's going to be for this little piece here that says Cami Annotating Practice. This is going to be a practice piece because this is a new method of annotating that we haven't done before. So far you've been using a Google Doc to do your annotations, and this is going to be for an application called Cami. You're going to see similar instructions to what we've done so far. It's going to list off a purpose for reading, and then it's going to ask you in the instructions to note the purpose for reading on the text. You're going to complete the pre-reading steps, and you're going to set a purpose for reading here and then answer the purpose for reading question at the bottom of the text. The only thing that's different on this is it's not a Google Doc. It's actually going to load into a new platform called Cami, which will actually look a lot like um, like an actual piece of paper that you might get like in a classroom, which is kind of cool. So once you load it, mine will probably go straight to the doc. Yours might ask you to sign up through Google and basically sync your Google account with this. Once that's done, you're going to see this document pop up, and you're going to see it's really short. It's like barely a page. You have a selection of tools off on the left that'll allow you to select pieces. You can use the dictionary to define words that you don't know. So if I'm clicking on this and I click on the word excerpt, it'll provide me a definition. If I need the text read to me, you can hit the play button.
Known for excerpt from the novel Wonder by R.J. Palacio. Purpose for reading. In the book Wonder, the main character, Augie, has a rare condition that disfigures his face.
And it's not exactly, the most natural voice in the world. It's going to sound a lot like a computer, and that's okay. No big deal. You can actually change the voice if you need to, and you can also speed it up or slow it down. So like I said, if you need that reading help, it's there for you if you need it. You have some markup tools like you would if you were using a pen or pencil or highlighter. So you have a text highlighter, a box highlighter. You can strike through text or underline. You can change the colors of the highlighter that you need. You can make comments like you do like on a Google Doc, where you can write comments off to the side. It'll pop up over here on the right, or you can do a text box directly onto the text itself. We probably won't use math equations very often, but for your math class, maybe there might be a reason for you to do that. You can draw, you can add shapes, you also have an eraser, or you also have the ability to add images. All right. So in order to do our steps, I'm going to jump back to the description of the assignment. It says here I need to do the purpose for reading. So I'm going to I'm actually just going to go through and just copy it directly off the screen if it will let me, so I don't have to type it. So I'm going to hit Control C because that's copy. And I'm going to type that in here. So I'm going to use a text box, and I'm going to do it in a different color. I'm going to do blue. And I'm going to hit Control V. And so just paste it right on the screen so I don't have to type it. So there's step one. Step two, I need to do my pre-reading steps. So I need to do tag, number the paragraphs, and then highlight and annotate for vocabulary and questions. So I'm going to take my markup tools. I'm going to use the blue highlighter, and I'm going to use just the text highlighter. So that is my title. My author is here. And then I actually have a spot that I can actually annotate for genre. Genre is the type of text. So I'm going to highlight this right here. Now I've highlighted it, but I haven't done the annotations yet. So I'm actually going to hit the comment button. I'm going to change the color to blue as well, so it matches my my annotations. And I'm going to click part of this. So this part right here, I'm going to put title. Click here, and I'm going to put author. And then for this part right here, click again, and I'm going to put genre, and then I'm going to type what it is. And this is a part of a novel. And I know this because I went through and defined that word before using my dictionary tool. Next piece that I need to do is I need to number all of my paragraphs. So I'm going to use, I'm still going to stick with blue just so that it matches my pre-reading. So I just type off to the side. I'm going to put number 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not letting me type the text box. Sorry, it must have gone on. There it goes. 4 and then 5. Okay, so I've numbered my paragraphs. I'm going to use my eraser to get rid of that one that I don't want right here. There it goes. All right, my last thing is I need to highlight for vocabulary. So I'm going to use the markup tool. Click blue again. And I'm just going to highlight a few words that I think I don't know, or it's just some questions. So excerpt was one that I think I want to highlight. I noted here that this person that they're talking about, this character Augie, has a rare condition that disfigures his face. So I have 2 questions. I'm going to highlight this because I kind of want to know, well, what is his condition? But then I also want to know what this word disfigures means because I don't know what that is. So I'm going to highlight for that. I'm looking and seeing something about a 5th grade nature retreat. I kind of want to know if that's the same as like Camp Keep. I think it is. So I'll highlight that. And I'm just looking down. Ooh, the word obsession is another good one. Okay. Now on the margins, again, I'm going to just use my comment tool and I'm going to add in things like vocabulary. I'm also going to add in what is his condition because I don't know what that is. Excerpt. That one was another one that I think I was having some trouble with. So I'm going to put vocabulary. And again, you have the dictionary tool to look it up. So you don't need to necessarily put the definition, but you do need to put what that you were having trouble with that. And then is this like Camp Keep? And then obsession was my other vocabulary word. Okay. So I am now done with pre-reading. That's finished. My next step is to do setting a purpose for reading. I'm going to highlight evidence that reviews anything that answers the purpose question, and that's going to be in yellow. So I'm going to scroll back to my markup text. I'm going to change my color to yellow. And as I go through, I'm just going to highlight anything that I think answers this question. Why does Augie want his mom to buy a new rolling duffel bag? So I'm going to read quickly, and then I'm just going to highlight as I go. In the book Wonder, the main character, Augie, has a rare condition that disfigures his face. In the following excerpt from the book, Augie wants his mom to buy him a new duffel bag. I asked Mom to buy me a new rolling duffel bag because my old one had Star Wars stuff on it, and there is no way I was going to take that to the 5th grade nature retreat. So I'm going to highlight that little piece right here. Okay. As much as I love Star Wars, I don't want that to be what I'm known for. Everyone's known for something in middle school. Like Reed is known for really into marine life. I think there's a word missing there. I want to say it's being, but I could be wrong. And the oceans and things like that. And Amos is known for being a really good baseball player. And Charlotte is known for having been in a TV commercial when she was 6. And Jimena's known for being really smart. My point is that in middle school, you kind of get known for what you're into, and you have to be really careful about stuff like that. I'm going to highlight that little piece here. Like Max G and Max W will never live down their Dungeons and Dragons obsession. So I was actually trying to ease out of the whole Star Wars thing a bit. I mean, it'll always be special to me. I'm going to highlight that right here. Like it is with the doctor who put in my hearing aids. Ooh, I just noticed I have another question. I wonder if part of his disfigurement is that he has a hearing problem too. I'm gonna actually go through. I'm gonna highlight that in blue because I want to know a little bit about that too. I'll change my color back to yellow. It's just not the thing I want to be known for in middle school. I'm not sure what I want to be known for, but it's not that. That's not exactly true. I do know what I'm really known for, but there's nothing I can do about that. A Star Wars duffel bag, I can do something about. All right, I'm going to highlight this part here in yellow. Now, the only other thing I have left to do for my setting a purpose for reading is that I do need to comment on each of the yellow highlights that I put in, okay? So he does state his reason. He wants to get a new bag because his old one has Star Wars stuff on it. So I'm going to put on here, he wants a new bag because he doesn't like what's on his current bag. Says here, I highlighted, you have to be careful about stuff like that. So I'm going to comment here that it sounds like he's very worried about his reputation or what people think of him now that he's older. Okay. And then I'm going to highlight, or I'm going to put a comment here. Now, I wanted to show you guys, you actually have the option of also recording voice comments, or you can also do video comments as well. I don't understand why you'd want to do a screen capture, but you know, there's some options here. So I'm going to put a little voice comment here. It'll always be special to me. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to comment. And you'll notice something pops up down here. Oh, it's already recording. So I'm going to say, I think he's trying to say that he still likes Star Wars. He's just a little embarrassed of liking it. And then you click the stop button, and now it's recorded a voice comment. And then last comment. That's not exactly true. I do know what I'm really known for. So I'm going to comment here. He's aware that he looks different, but he also knows there's very little he can do to change that. And that's it for that part. Now, my last step is I need to answer the purpose question at the bottom of the text. So what I would suggest, guys, is you just open a text box. I'm gonna do it in red, and I'm gonna just change it to a slightly bigger font just so that I can see it a little bit better. So answer, Augie wants a new bag because he doesn't like what is on his current bag. He is worried about looking mature now that he's in high school, and a Star Wars bag seems to make him think he's still young. However, he knows that people do talk about what his face looks like. And that's it. So that is my annotations, so that way you've got everything done. And I believe everything saves just like on Google. So I don't believe you need to do anything else. You can hit save if you wanted to, or download it, but I don't think you need to once you've already done it. Like if I were to close this right now, and then if I were to, let me see, refresh the page on Canvas, I believe it would still pop up. It'll still pop up with all of my annotations already done. And then that'll be what I will see when you guys do this assignment. So all of my notes, all of my annotations, my voice comments, everything will be here. All right. Okay, that's it. As long as you follow along with what I did, you will get full credit for the assignment, or you can do this on your own. All right. Thank you, guys.